All right, here I'm gonna go over the single most effective creatine that I've ever tried. And trust me, I'm one of those guys who's tried a lot of supplements. This was actually referred to me by TwinMuscleWorkout. You guys know them. They're probably like the third, fourth, fifth highest. You know, they're one of the top dogs in the world of fitness industry. They're hard to beat, and it's something I aspire to do. But you know, props to them. They've got a great channel going. It's Creature by Beast. Let me see, Beast something. But you know, the brand's Beast, which is enough for me to buy it as it is, and then Creature like a beast basically. So let me get into a little bit of the stuff that's in this. I'll give you a close-up shot of that real quick. Creature, I don't know if you can read that, I'll read it to you. Fast-acting formula, that's true. Help enhance muscle and strength. I've seen a lot of strength gains from this. Supports endurance, I would agree. Accelerates recovery, I don't know quite sure about that. But I do know the science behind creatine. You eat creatine in red meat, your body creates creatine naturally. So if you're not on the creatine hype, you're a little late and you're missing out on a really great tool to gain strength, which in turn you can rip your muscles more from lifting heavier weights and build more muscle. So that's how it works. Really quick, what creatine does is it increases the amount of energy you have. So maybe you can do a few more reps each set, which does add up, and you feel a lot stronger. If you're an athlete, this particular stuff, I feel like I can jump a lot higher on this stuff. So that being said, it has a Creature Advanced Creatine Matrix. Now, some people say it's a proprietary blend. So a lot of people would say it's so they can BS the stuff, but the ingredients that they show in here, I'm thinking are so effective. They're just really, really good names here on the label. So I'm thinking it's to protect their ingredient list. The first one is Creapure. You know, that's one of the best types of creatine brand, creatine monohydrate, which, as you know, does cause, people say monohydrate is the worst. I think it's the best, in my opinion. That the bloating people complain about, I think that is one of the biggest pluses with creatine usage, and that's something I'll get into in the future here. The next one, Creatine Magna Power, the brand of creatine. Creatine Magna Power, brand of creatine magnesium chelate. Now that's a type of creatine broken down to absorb differently or better or faster. I do agree this works pretty fast, like within 30 minutes. Just like maybe a pre-workout or something. So it works fast. Yeah, you can definitely notice within the first use. Creatine alpha keto glutarate, something like that. I think I said it pretty well. I'm not too familiar with that kind, and I'm not worried. It's pretty low on the ingredient list. And then two more to go. It's got creatine anhydrous. Looks like a W. Anhydrous, something like that. And then vanadium citrate. So you know, the last two on the list really aren't that significant. They could be next to nothing in there. But you know, they're not going to incorporate something in the top of the list. Maybe you didn't know anything nutrition facts. Whatever is highest on the list, first on the list. So if you see, if you have a soft drink and you see high fructose corn syrup, whatever's first on the list, maybe it's water. That's what there is most of in that substance. So whatever you read first on the list comes in order of importance. So that very good Creapure, I'm pretty sure that's a German brand, creatine monohydrate, I would argue to be the best of the best, shortly rivaled by, let's see, I think it's Crealkaline, stuff like that. I haven't tried it yet, but I've been referred by one of the users who is so kind to comment on my videos. I think I will try that and review it for you guys. Creatine Magna Power is next, and that is a well-known type of creatine. So, all that being said, this has a great ingredients list. It's stacked, and it's definitely something you should try putting in your stack. This, as you can tell, it's unopened. I've got one currently that I'm working on. So I bought 2 bottles. I think it's well worth the money. Let me read another one of their claims here. Beast makes high quality products for people who are serious about getting big, being strong, keeping fit, and staying healthy. I appreciate that. they incorporated more than just saying getting big, because a lot of people just cop out to saying getting big, and in my opinion that's not even a big factor in what you should be working out for. So let me raise it up again. That's Beast, the single most effective creatine in my experience. Now I think experience is way better than education. When it's a scientific substance that's studied as much as creatine, education rivals experience. And I think different things will work for different people. I'm hoping I get a decent amount of views in here because I think my review will help a lot of people. Now this is the single most effective creatine is going to be the title, and then of course it's in my experience. No one can claim the single most effective form of creatine unless they come out with a new one which is proven. There's a lot of studies behind creatine. You should get on the wagon. It's definitely something you need to incorporate if you're serious. And it's one of the first things you should incorporate along with protein. I think I'm a big fan of protein. And I'll have my protein review for you pretty soon here, guys. Subscribe, like, and comment. All helps me. Comments and likes really do help me. If you're already subscribed, help me out. If you're not, subscribe, and let's get into some new topics here. Peace.